Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Raphael, and as you can see, he comes in that typical blister style packaging, and of course, I saved the best turtle for last in my opinion, but the packaging's awesome. On the front we got the Mutant Mayhem logo with some awesome artwork. On the back we have a little bit of read-up information, the figures you get from the wave, and a file card, so feel free to pause it if you want to read it, but let's get Raphael out of the package. Just like his brothers, Raphael comes with that nice weapon rack, and he comes with a bunch of kunais, the nicest throwing star out of all four of the brothers, slice of pizza, busted open ooze canister with the handle, and a prison shank. That thing is just straight up prison shank right there. We also get a baby Raphael, just like his brothers. We get the baby form of Raph, and again, these things are just great. If you ever collected turtles back in the day, you used to get this canister full of slime, and inside was a turtle similar to this, but it glowed in the dark, and I just like how they did the little bit of a head nod in that direction. Raphael comes with his signature size, and they look awesome. They're more like a blade versus a skinny point in the center, and what's unique about them is one looks like it has like a file, like it could file something down, or it's just a marking for something that it's been handcrafted, but we do get a pair of size with Raphael. Here we have an up-close look at Raphael, and his head sculpt's pretty awesome. He looks angry, PO'd, he is a Raphael, and he's got the bandana that wraps around, covers the top of his dome as well, and the head sculpt's pretty good. I like it. The only thing I wish was better, and it's not that big of a deal, but the bandana part is attached up there instead of being super flowing like the back piece. I wish it was, but it's a minor gripe. Got that awesome shell, belt wrapping around, elbow pads, and his chest is all scratched up from battle damage and everything. And he is a thicker turtle compared to his brothers. He's wider, his limbs are thicker, his R on his belt looks nice, and he has like a different looking crest on the front. It's got the silver painted for the buckle, holster for the side, brown pouch, holster for the side and that side, and just overall just a thick boy, and looks really good. You know, he's got the turtle feet with the toenails, the port on the back, and I just really love the way the shells turned out on these figures. Diving into articulation, his head has attitude. Can do a full 360. It does rub on the back of the shell, so it is tight to do that, and it's a pretty big thicker ball joint underneath there, but we do get the up and down motion quite a bit with Raph. He could do the Y pose. I guess Leo's the only one that stuck with the T pose. Full 360 out of these. Again, bend the bend the arm out a little bit because the shell does hit. We got the single jointed elbow. He actually gets almost a 90-degree angle right there. Bends down. We get the pivot in the elbow as well. Wrist rotation. Disc hinge again, kicking out to the side. He's not kicking out too high. I think it's just because he's a thick boy. And then kicking forward, not so much because it hits the flap of the shell. He does get that 90-degree bend in the knee. And then we get the movement in the ankles. So he is a little bit more limited compared to the brothers because he is a lot thicker, but still a nice looking representation of Raphael. Here I have Raphael with his size in his belt. Now, I did have to put the one with the texture over here as it fit better. Then over here it felt snug, and then the one that didn't have the texture felt better. But you're not going to get much arm movement because, well, I guess it moves out of the way. I thought it was going to block it a lot more. So yeah, so you can move his arm still a little bit freely. It just ends up bringing in the size closer to the chest. Finishing up the four turtles with Raphael, and this figure does not disappoint. I like the fact that he is bigger than his brothers, and he definitely has that intimidating presence because he's supposed to be the brute of the actual brothers, and I like this figure. I love the sculpt work, the detail, and again, these figures being only $9.99, they are fantastic figures, and I'm happy to finally have all four turtles from Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem line in my collection. I am enjoying this line, and honestly, if you guys are Turtles fans collecting NECA, The vintage turtles, definitely pick these up. These are going to be fun to have in your collection, and also something that you could, play with maybe your kids with. If you have kids that are into collecting or you want to introduce them into it, these are very cost-effective figures to do that. So you guys can have some good bonding time, and you get to clack that plastic together and play around with toys again without worrying about damaging a $25 or higher action figure. So definitely don't sleep on this line. The line's fun. It's great. I'm enjoying it. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem Raphael. If you guys are enjoying my content, hit that like button. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button as it helps the channel evolve and grow. Hit the silver bell notifications so you know when I post up a new video or when I go live for State of the Art every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So come on by, hang out. Let's talk about action figures and action figure news and reveals. So come hang out. Let's chat it up. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.